tell me, I gotta know what's my shit? What's my shit?
Hi, I'm Wendy Stapleton and I'm sitting here at Deluxe Studios in South Melbourne with Dean Boyd and Dave McMaster from Rift, famous Horsham band, famous Horsham boys.
Possibly.
Now, soon,
in our own backyard.
In your own backyard. Well, hey, that's good. Big fish in a little pond.
That's right.
That's what it's like.
That's where rock and roll starts.
Yeah. Actually, just about to celebrate 50 years of Wimmera Rock.
That's right.
So there's a huge, big reunion happening in Horsham in
November, the last weekend in November, about the 28th, 29th of November.
Well, I know tonight she comes. She tackles me up. She does it with ease. Sometimes she passes through me.
Did you find your band, apart from your drummer, you've got yourself?
Yeah. Well, we started out as a
three-piece.
Okay. Off we went and we started doing school socials, and our girlfriends asked us to play at their end of year function, which was our first function. So we played in the old smelly footy club rooms of the Saints Football Club.
So were you always Rift?
Yeah.
That was your first name?
Yeah, and we toyed with it. Yeah, we said this marketing, it's a rubbish name and all sorts of things.
That's a good name.
Stuck with it.
That's a good name. So, and of course over the years you became well known in Horsham.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we did a lot of gigs around Horsham, but also we started going further afield around that sort of, basically that western part of Victoria.
And we started to pick up we started to get ourselves into doing support, and we actually picked up Billy Thorpe.
Oh, wow.
In about 78. And we did that in Horsham, in the town hall.
Yeah.
Who else? Then we got Cole Chisel in 1980. We were in the Horsham Cinema.
So baby, don't let go and love me in the heat of the night.
So was there a lot of competition?
There were a few bands around, and the 50 years of rock, I think, is a reflection that there were lots of bands around. You know, I've lived in other parts around the state, and there are always other bands, but nowhere like Horsham was, and quite good quality
rock bands.
All sorts of bands, folk bands.
Um, 50 years, are you guys sort of running this?
I'm involved in the organising committee.
Yeah.
And I'm certainly getting ideas off everybody else in the band.
How many people are you expecting, actually reunion people?
In total, like audience?
Well, I guess actually this is a whole area, isn't it? It's not just Horsham, so it's going to be pretty hard to gauge.
Yeah, it is.
How many? But
there were bands in Warrnambool, Birchip and Stall and all sorts of places. I mean, there's going to be 30 odd bands. So, you know.
And you were saying that they're coming from all overseas.
There's guys in America.
Isn't that fantastic?
And Rick Stevens from Germany.
Wow.
Guys from Queensland and Perth, and they're all getting back together with their individual bands. Yeah, so it's going to be.
Is it over at the weekend?
Yeah, hopefully have a reunion on the Friday night. A get together, meet and greet, and shake hands, and probably have a bit of jamming going on.
Yeah.
And then an outdoor concert on the Saturday and another one on the Sunday. And hopefully hit a lot of the pubs and clubs on Saturday night. And it's all the idea is it's all free to the public. And
the major concert will be at
the Sound Shell.
At the Sound Shell.
On the Saturday afternoon.
Let's go!
There's a website, and if you get on it, there's all sorts of comments about people wanting to see relive, childhood memories or or from their youth, having gone to the pub and grown up with some of the bands.
A couple of old girlfriends.
Well, that's right. All that sort of stuff. Like, there'd be people that watched us when we were 18 and they were 16, and they'd go to the do's and they want to relive all that and see us play, and we want to see them.
Now we're getting somewhere. Push me back. Now we're getting somewhere. Take me out. Let me free. Now we're getting somewhere. When I'm with you, I don't care where it is I'm falling.
Now the third person to join the group, Peter Keat, on vocals and guitar. So how did you come to join Rift?
I'd been watching Dave and Dean play in the band for a couple of years at school, and I guess I'd had a fascination with music all my life. My mother was a pianist, and she goes back to playing piano for the Black and White Minstrels here in Melbourne for many years, all that sort of thing. Yep, for years. So I guess there was a background of music.
And did you learn? Did you learn guitar?
I learned guitar, yep. And I just, at the end of the day, saw these guys play, and I thought, I love these guys. These guys are great. They're playing stuff that I really enjoy. So I made, what would you say, some tentative moves towards them to show my interest of playing, and as a result, hence I joined in about '77. A couple of years after the band had joined. And,
just started hanging around and throwing the idea at them, because it was a three-piece, obviously.
It was at the time, yeah. So my inclusion added a second guitar to the three-piece group, which made it a four-piece group, and opened up obviously more avenues for a bigger sound.
Yeah. Did you all actually just completely remain friends, or is it more this reunion that's coming up that's sort of got you all back together? Or
we've remained friends.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah, I think and that probably speaks fairly positive from the fact that it's myself, Dave and Dean, we're together for 11 or 12 years. So we stood the test of time.
Yeah.
When you're in a relationship for that long, and to still call ourselves mates and keep in contact.
Yeah,
pretty special.
It's pretty special.
I remember we got a phone call. It would have only been probably 3 or 4 days prior to we got a call from Frank Stavala, Premier Artist at the time. And he knew that we were the type of band out there that was doing these level of performances, and we were available pretty well, the drop of a call. And he gave Dave a call actually, and said, listen, can you guys got a show in 3 days' time? I think it was at Shepparton, Aussie Crawl. You've got your own production, road crew, the whole thing. Yep, no, right, you're right to go. Done. That's how quick things could happen. So in terms of work being plentiful, there was always that coming in all the time.
A few familiar faces there, and
a
few old girlfriends.
May well be.
A few groupies.
May well be.
Pete, I'm going to call the other boys in now, and
sure.
I'm actually I'm busting to get a few band stories. So
let's bring it on.
Let's bring it on.